5 keys of lifting. Please write it down. A lot of people are in lower echelons of life today. Why? Because you lack the wisdom and the knowledge of lifting. You lack the wisdom of knowledge and what? Lifting. 5 keys. Number 1 is faith. Faith. For you to be lifted in life, you must have faith in God. You must have faith. Having faith that God is able to bless. Having faith that He who promised you is able to fulfill it. Faith in God. Faith. Having faith. What is the standard of your faith? The abundance of faith that you have towards God's promise will make God to bless you. The abundance of faith you have towards God's promise. Abraham, the Bible said that Abraham was counted as a righteous man because of what? Because of his faith. He believed God. God promised him. He believed that God is able to fulfill that promise. He believed that God is able to fulfill that promise. Faith. If you don't have faith in life, then I don't think that you will succeed. If you don't have faith, I don't think that you will succeed. That is the number 1 key of lifting. You have to understand. And number 2 is tribulation. Number 2 is tribulation. Tribulation. It is under tribulation that some people make mistake. Under tribulation. Tribulation. Sometimes God allows tribulation to come to us in order to make us to stand well in life. So that when you pass such tribulation and you overcome, then when God blesses you, then you will know how to guide that money. If you don't encounter tribulation before blessing, then when you see the huge amount of money in your account, you begin to forget God. You begin to feel as if there is no one like you again. Because of what? You have not encountered tribulation before enjoying money. Tribulation. God trains His children. If you are a child of God, it is better you know this, that the 5 keys of lifting is: number 1 is faith, number 2 is tribulation, and number 3 is patience. Patience. No matter what you are passing through in life, be patient with God. No matter what you are passing through in life, be patient with God. God is not in hurry, but God's time is the best. God is always available and is always at work for our needs. You don't know what you want, but it's only God that knows what you want. What you need today might be a loss before God, but God knows what you need. That is why you're supposed to exercise patience in whatever thing that you are doing. Patience. Be patient with God. Don't be in hurry. Those that are in hurry in life always die a shameful death. Those that are in hurry in life, they always die a shameful death. Be patient with God. And number 4 is experience. Experience. When you are passing through challenges of life, the best thing you need to get there is the experience. God allows us to pass through those challenges in order for us to get experience of how to overcome the challenges of life. God allows us to pass those challenges not for us to get experience of life. When you get the experience of life, it's not every person that comes on your way that will deceive you. It's not every condition that comes on your way that will pull you down. Because of what? You have getting the experience of life. Some people that have not yet getting the experience of life, when they fall into temptation, and so they will begin to shiver, they will begin to move from one place to another, forgetting about God. But when you get the experience of life, when that temptation or when the hardship comes to you, you will stand on ground and say, there is God in heaven. There is God in heaven. That's the reason why God can allow you to pass through fire. Because when you pass through fire, then there are certain things that fire will burn out. Fire will burn out and you get the experience. When you pass through fire, you will stay in such fire. You will not run. You will not run from it. You will walk. You walk through fire. And when you are walking through fire, you know that there are certain things that fire will burn out from you. There are certain things. Walking through fire means walking through hardship. Walking through fire means walking through agonies of life. And if you can exercise patience and walk through fire, then you will say after you might have passed through fire, then you will now come and get what is called hope. You now come and get what is called hope. You know, God promised us that He will bless us. Praise the Lord. God promised us that He will bless us. After walking through fire, then you now come to look upon the Lord, knowing that our hope worketh patience. Our hope worketh patience. As God has promised that He will visit us in appointed time, He must surely do it. Our God doesn't fail. He doesn't fail. But everything that He says, He will do. That is why He is called